good to have an opportunity to speak again. I was just a little bit busy. Maybe if you are just watching this video, it doesn't matter whether I have been busy or not, but actually I was very busy for the past month or maybe 2 months. And the reason is because I have been traveling a lot, and also after that travel, when I come back to my hometown, also a lot of people and a lot of things were waiting for me. So therefore, I've been in a little bit trouble for a while. However, because of that business, I had a lot of interesting things that I can share with you. So I like to take this opportunity to speak about some of them. And because it has been a lot of work, and maybe, yeah, I enjoyed to a certain extent, but still it was a work. So I had a lot to share. So I've been traveling to United States and Canada, and it lasted for 3-4 weeks. So it was not a short visit. And I had traveled several cities, and also moved to, first I went to United States and moved to Canada and came back to United States, and finally I came back to Japan. And of course, under this COVID circumstances, it's far easier than I have traveled last year. And however, still there are several things that we have to go through. And but fortunately, I've been kind of accustomed to that. I've done that many times, so I don't feel too much stress. However, there is some challenge always, whether I'll be accepted in on the plane, or whether I'll be accepted to enter United States or Canada, or there are several things that I have to submit, and yeah, kind of tests that I have to go through. And also, once I arrived there, there are many different things, kind of regulation may have been changed since I came there last year. So I have to be careful about that. Like you may need a kind of proof of vaccination. Now you don't need to submit that, but instead of that, you need this kind of thing. So those kind of things I have to carefully monitor, and I have to coordinate with the people who are helping me there. So those are all things. And this is kind of a it's a small challenge. And when you walk into the different culture or occasion, you may experience a difference of the comfort zone. Comfort zone is a simple concept that I've been always speaking about, and I know that you know this word, but the word first kind of I think has the comfort is the word, and zone is a word that somebody has combined this. And I believe that my teacher, Mr. Lutais, had kind of a formulated this word kind of 40 years ago, maybe it's getting close to the 50 years ago, but yeah, he has done this in the 20th century. So now it's popular. And Lutais had taught to the military, or a kind of in United States, so to every group. So I think it was assimilated there, the idea. And I heard that special forces in the United States are also using that concept to grow their self-confidence, and part of that will form the comfort zone of them. So they need to kind of change them, improve them, so that they can adapt to the comfort zone wherever they need to do the operation. So this is something that we experience in our life as well. So when you are dispatched to some area, you will need to be part of that area to do whatever operation. It doesn't have to be kind of a military thing, but in every occasion when you go into walk into the new area, and there you will experience something different and you feel a stress, but it's not smart that you keep saying that I came from this place and this is what it has to be, and so you guys are wrong. That is not the way it works. When you walk in, you have to adapt. You need to change yourself, and that is kind of a acquiring the new comfort zone in yourself. So, but this is not just you need to follow what's happening in that area. So what I'm trying to say is that everybody has our certain comfort zone where we live in, and comfort zone, as you can hear from the word, it's an area that you feel comfortable. And so everybody has those kind of a comfort zone, and so there are some conflicts when you walk in there. However, over time, you'll kind of start to feel without kind of problem or stress. However, sometimes you still feel unhappy with the things that's happening there. And so it doesn't mean that you have to kind of adapt to them perfectly, but what is important is to understand the difference of the comfort zone. So like under these circumstances in this country or in the world, like we are under we have been doing this for a long time, the COVID thing. So you may need to understand why people are wearing masks or not, or like why people are, if you feel uncomfortable and happy that people are speaking with a loud voice in a crowded area, but however, they don't feel anything, or maybe you come to Japan, you feel why people are still wearing masks, so those kind of things. So this is whatever I experience, and I know you will experience when you go to some different area and start looking at the differences culture. But the faster, the earlier that you adapt to that, the performance that you will be able to generate will become higher. So number one is I think it is important to understand there are different comfort zones between you and other people, number one. And the second thing is that in order for us to perform well and stay happy, relaxed, is to try to overcome and try to acquire, adapt, learn the comfort zone of other people, and stop saying or stop sometimes blaming in your mind, rather than just understanding that, and oh, that is their comfort zone, this is mine. So yeah, I feel it's different, but yeah, I can deal with that, and it will be part of mine in a short period of time. Those kind of things. That's kind of a conversation. If that happens in your mind, I think you'll be happier. That's lesson number one. There are a lot to follow, but I start with this comfort zone discussion. Thank you.